From the Newstalk ZB newsroom, this is Newsfix.
In this update, 2 people are missing after a boat is capsized in South Taranaki. Emergency services and Coast Guard volunteers were called to an incident about 200 metres offshore of Pattaya just after 10 a.m. 3 people were on board, 1 has been found and is receiving treatment. Israel and Iran are exchanging a new round of strikes as the back-and-forth attacks continue. It's reported 14 people have been injured in Israel and Iran's latest missile barrage, while it's reported Israel strikes have killed around an overall 80 people in Iran. CNN Chief International Correspondent Clarissa Ward says this conflict could go on for days.
The expectation is that as long as those ballistic missiles keep on flying in both directions, people across this region will remain on high alert.
A bid to increase Chinese visitor numbers with an improvement of visa settings and processes. They remain the lowest market, sitting at about 60% of pre-pandemic levels. From November, the government will trial visa waiver status for Chinese passport holders travelling from Australia, allowing them to visit for up to 3 months. A manhunt is underway in the US for a gunman who shot dead a Democratic Party politician and her husband in their hometown of Minnesota. It's been described as a politically motivated assassination. The gunman had earlier shot another Democratic state senator and his wife in their home, but they both survived. BBC correspondent Jake Kwan says the suspect was posing as a police officer.
The person was wearing the uniform, wearing the badge, as well as the vest, and they were also riding a white SUV that is often, taken by a police officer, and it had the blue lights and everything. So it really suggests somewhat of a very meticulously planned killing.
US President Donald Trump has condemned the shooting, saying such horrific violence will not be tolerated in the USA. That's news. In sport, Kiwi Formula One driver Liam Lawson has been unable to take his practice form into qualifying for the Canadian Grand Prix. After top 10 finishes in the first 2 practice sessions, the 23-year-old could only set the 19th fastest time in qualifying, but he will start 1 place higher in tomorrow's race after Yuki Tsunoda was demoted from 11th to last. Mercedes' George Russell has roared to his first pole position of the season, with Red Bull's Max Verstappen second on the grid and McLaren's championship leader Oscar Piastri starting third. Geordie Barrett's stint at Leinster has ended on a high, with the All Blacks utility scoring a try in the Irish club's comprehensive 32-7 win over South Africa's Bulls in the United Rugby Championship final in Dublin. And Kiwi golfer Ryan Fox is inside the top 40 at the US Open after shooting a 3rd round 3 over par to be 8 over for the Oakmont tournament. That's sport. I'm Sandy Hodge.
For more news, listen to Newstalk ZB live on iHeartRadio.